Hello and welcome everyone back to Danganronpa V3, picking up where we left off after the subathon, which is smack dab in the middle of the Chapter 4 trial as we try to figure out who the latest Blackened is. How is everybody doing this evening? Hope you can hear me just fine, hear the game just fine, all that good stuff. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Gonta Engi. I have a lot of voices to remember how to voice. Characters remember how to voice, I should say. Oh, goodness. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? Sorry about the rough day, egg roll. That really stinks. That's a rough deal. Rusty, thank you so much for that tier 1 subscription. Saying, well, first 68 months, and then saying 68 months of pure awesomeness. Thanks for being great. Thanks for the great vibes as always. Of course, happy to oblige. Oh goodness. Hey, Heroes Live. I heard something. I haven't paid too much attention to Evo, other than that I haven't even had a chance to watch it. Robokai had his trailer revealed, so I believe the Blaze Blue character is probably getting revealed soon. I did hear about that, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, though, Robokai is, yeah, he seems silly. Top 8 happening soon for Blaze Blue. Nice. Decided to start a playthrough of Pikmin 2 just for kicks, not go over 100%. Yeah, good idea. Grand Blue Verse is coming to Switch 2. That's a good, yeah. That's a good fit. Smashmore the 100 bits saying, I finished chapter 5 today. There's a lot I could say about it, but what I will say is that Toby Fox continuously manages to surprise me with this game, both in terms of story and even gameplay. Honestly, it makes me relieved to see that most of the fan theories didn't come true, because what Toby came up with feels so much more interesting. If only some people appreciated it when a character has an idea and goes with it. Speaking to Amazing Digital Circus fans is doing it with this as well. Yeah, again, fans. I mean, I saw somebody had a very, very good explanation where it's not so much fans. Like I have a friend who is a massive Star Trek fan. Just down to the episodes and stuff like that. Just knows so much all about it. But he's not toxic at all. And what it comes down to is it's possessive fans who think they know best. And think their ideas are superior to the creators. That's when you get into trouble. Those people have no right to be in fandom. They want to make their own thing, but they want to claim somebody else's work. So, yeah. And granted, you can, I mean, look at Game of Thrones TV ending, so there can absolutely be issues and criticisms and whatnot, but it's still a certain amount of respect. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Either way, though, we should probably get to this because there's a lot of Danganronpa left, I assume. Oh yeah, you can. I don't know if another Galaxy Quest could even be made today, Eggroll, but Galaxy Quest is awesome. So I believe last time we left off, it was discovering that somebody climbed down from the roof using the toilet paper because nothing breaks in the digital world. You can't make a sequel without Alan Rickman. That's not right. Alright. What you mean, Shuichi?
Huh? What's wrong?
Oh. Alright, they actually talk. Cool.
What's wrong? Shuichi goofing off. Not gentlemanly at all.
Oh, the toilet paper was used. My theory was the toilet paper was used to strangle Miyu.
There's no time for nonsense. You can use toilet paper in place of rope. What tear too easy?
Oh,
Even
this is...
Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
You died such an awful death. So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective? Use your head!
Harsh Gonta.
Figure out real murder weapon!
Another advance.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! What tear too easy?
Whoops. There we go.
I'll cut through your words.
No worries, Mr. Pop. Hope you enjoy it.
The toilet paper wouldn't tear.
How do you wipe with rope? Oh no. Oh no.
Because in a virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
Breakable?
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear.
I'm just double checking. The sound levels are good.
And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Gonta not really understand, but... Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
Good. Excellent.
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
At least Gonta's understandable because of his upbringing that he has to be explained to, that he wouldn't understand the virtual world.
A fitting end for her.
Oh, jeez, Himiko.
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that logic.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
If the culprit meant to get rid of the evidence, they did a poor job of it. There's a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
Wait, we already know who brought that hammer. I think... Oh gosh, it's been too long. I think it's Mew.
That's it.
2 weeks we're working off of. Let's see how well I can do.
The hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
I'm gonna play this with an arm tied around my back. In terms of memory.
Remember what she told us?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
I think she planned to kill somebody.
Why she do that?
Mew brought the hammer for sure, but what did she need it for? We need to make that clear. Oh boy.
Let's assume that...
Alright, killing game, objects can break, all that stuff.
that
The mansion, whoops.
you
Oh. That's not it.
who brought... The
What
hammer.
was she planning to...
When was gathered at the chapel, Mewtwo and Kokichi and meet. I think, yeah, definitely the meeting. She planned to kill Kokichi. Damn it!
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer.
We should have lit her.
Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
Probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone and tried to kill them with it.
Well, there's one we need to agree with.
Idiot, she was the victim!
Let's assume that Mew brought that.
What was she trying to do with it? To break down a what? Uses for a hammer. Don't know, you gonna build stuff with
Hammer.
She probably
just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone
Whoops.
and tried to kill them with it.
That didn't work.
You idiot, she was the
Damn it. Huh. Yeah, hey, lass. Excited for July 2nd, huh?
Let's assume that Mew brought that.
I thought this was it. Did I just miss when it came to
What was she trying to
Kokichi's?
do with it?
maybe use it to break down a wall?
Definitely not that.
Uses for a hammer.
White text was in the way. Okay.
No, gonna build stuff with hammer.
probably just
Got me all confused.
She
Had
met
to-
up with someone.
There. Oh, I didn't realize the white text was in the way. That's dumb. Thinking I had that right.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
Oh well.
With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
He looks very handsy, lass, with all those, well, arms. Although he does, it's really funny. He makes a JoJo reference at the end.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Miyu called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Kokichi's already figured it out. She was planning to kill Kokichi. Confess her love. Yeah, sure.
That's it.
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
Why didn't we let her?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer. If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
Use plan, huh? I'm sure if I analyze the clues we've found, I can figure something out. Alright, let's do it. Whoop. Time for this crazy taxi. Yeah, I need to more properly look at Cobra Kai. There's been no indication of what... there's two more characters and we have no idea who they are. Though I think Guilty Gear doesn't reveal their full season. There's doubles. Who tried to kill Kokichi, I'm guessing is what they want. Yeah. Gee, I wonder. Who could it have been? I don't know. It's a mystery. Kibo, of course. Pretty much, Jacob. Where is Mew trying to kill Kokichi? On the roof! Alright, and a Hangman's Gambit. Thanks, Thief. Oh, okay, just the virtual world. Well, we've already established this, but we have to re-establish it. I swear, it's surfboarding, skateboarding, whatever these things are that make us do. Always the case. By the way, something I should mention, since it is a playthrough coming up for us, and some of you do enjoy playing along with me. I put it in the Amy's Discord in my section. The first two the Somnian File games, I think is $3 and $5 each, like super cheap. Oh, it was a frame. Oh, she was gonna frame him. To frame Kokichi. Here we go. There's something new that I didn't think of. To divert attention. There we go. Not bad. Oh, this is a fun minigame itself.
Appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
What?
Hey, Claxon.
You was the one who put that poison bottle there?
Oh, I completely believe that, Lass.
No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
Wow, Thief. That's impressive. Yep. I gotta convince him. Of course. Too bad I already have it.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
No.
And then what?
Kokichi in the salon.
Log back in? Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around
The wall.
that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison bottle?
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No, it wasn't me, guys.
Ooh, okay, definitely. When was it planted? Smash by the 100-bit saying, it's funny, what last said was something I was going to say in regards to Delta and Mason Digital Circus and One Piece. People are so obsessed with theory crafting and lore, forgetting why we even care about these series in the first place. It's about the characters, the stories told with them, and the emotions conveyed through them. Without that, no one would care enough to actually craft theories or be invested in the lore in the first place. Exactly. I mean, let's be honest. Going into Wano, I knew Luffy was going to beat Kaido. there's no surprise in the ultimate conclusion, but the fun is getting there. That's where I got all my surprises and all my God's moments from.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
If she did
I'm not sure on this one.
place the poison without us noticing, she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? She logged back in? Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
There's
She
only
hadn't logged in
2
or
that we're
out.
working with.
Then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison bottle?
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
Wait a second. Did Kokichi plant the poison bottle on himself? I can't put that about. Huh.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
That's the only thing that makes something. The only thing that makes sense because
And
there's no
then what?
log out
Logged back
record.
in? Did you
Nope, not at all.
If she hadn't logged in, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Is that it?
Then who put poison?
logged out early was Kaito?
Okay, it's next one.
Poison there.
If she did
Place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point. Did you
Didn't see that.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Damn. Okay. Huh.
When could Mew...
It's found in Kokichi's seat. The poison neutralized mixed with anything, but it's still quite dangerous in a small amount. It will kill someone and it causes some...
have put the poison...
It can't be the log in, log out record.
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
No.
And then what? She logged back in? Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time?
I don't know. I'm struggling with this one. I'll be honest.
Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison bottle?
The only person who...
Oh, there's a 2-minute discrepancy from when she logs in. Okay.
logged out early was Kaito.
Kaito, your grave
I need
just
to look
got
closer.
10 feet deeper.
No. When could Mew put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, this must have logged out at some point.
Yep,
And
there we
then
go.
what? Back in? Weren't you... Did you log in or log out at all?
I didn't see that at all.
Missed the 2-minute
If she
discrepancy.
hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison. That's wrong.
There we go. We got it.
It was Mew who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair.
Yeah, I'll try to be a little bit more thorough in rereading everything.
She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
That's right. It says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Mew's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Yes, I'm positive of that.
Yeah, I think people like. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. I think with Guilty Gear, they're so close to having every character from across the entire series that you kind of want to see them do that before they have guest characters.
Mew used a method.
I mean, Street Fighter has so many classics that you want to see, but the new characters are also great. How'd she log Kaido out? I remember this. The cell phone.
This is it!
It was the cell phone found by Mew's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Kaito Momota. Logged out, just as I thought.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
And she tried to set me up.
Well, I knew that from the start.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that.
Oh, I forgot he was depressed.
Huh? Wait, what were we talking about?
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Yeah! If Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Huh? Mommy?
My head! I feel like I'm about
I feel like Monotaro is the next to the doctor to die.
What's wrong, Monotaro? Pull yourself together!
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
What you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world. You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know.
He's not
She would have
wrong.
been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted.
That's true.
And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
Then the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
You guys are only bitching because you haven't been to the virtual world yet. But once you go, you'll understand. Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it. And then you're going to fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. So let's just dive right in, okay? We'll do it together.
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person. I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Nice! Backstabbed
Hey,
by
Chris.
a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation. Now we can start a real class trial.
Hey, Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Hmm? Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
That's true,
Smiling,
Alpha.
putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward. Aren't you gonna do something?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right? Hoo, 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 hoo. There, I did it.
Tired voice actor at a con.
He's completely lost his drive. Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame.
My head!
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Oh yeah, Brian Baycock's awesome. Claxon with 100 bits. Put some gusto in it, Monokuma. Poo poo.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue. If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Huh? My story?
You were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Here's my answer. I never met up with Miu.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
But isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either.
Fair enough.
Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting.
I remember you and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked?
Jeez. Hope you get some rest there, Alpha.
When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Oh, I see.
It's too obvious
I
to
didn't
be the
realize
Kokichi.
that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death.
Truth?
There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game. Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Miu who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Mew sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
If that's the case, then Mew might not have even gone to the roof.
I feel like we still could have found Mew
So
pretty
she stood
easily.
me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
It's true. First, we need to determine if Mew was actually there or not. Did she go, or was she never on the roof at all?
Mew was waiting
Okay.
for me to arrive. Sure, she was waiting up. The rooftop up
It's either Samugi or
No,
the mansion.
the loud
Mew
noise.
should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She stood me up.
Okay. Yeah, her murder plan would have been too simple by itself, yeah. Just a whole oops.
Mew was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar
No,
fell,
Samugi's account against
right next to the chapel.
How would she have
on
gotten
the first
to
part
the
of
mansion?
that. I think that's where we gotta go.
Would be the only way to get across. So, her meeting with Kokichi.
Mew was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No,
There we go. Cool.
Wrong!
Mew must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Some people like that Super Paper games. It's just not worth it. Hey, Saber and Silver.
yeah. When I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
I have I'd say about 90% of what happened still in my head.
Then why didn't you say so sooner? Sorry, I thought I was just mistaken at first. Since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
There must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge.
Vincent in Guilty Gear, just he'd thinner version of Soul.
If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
In that case, put Aerith in Grand Blue Fantasy.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-OK.
What?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi. Right now I need to focus on the case. I'm positive that Miyu used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I just have to figure out what it was. The
Way
wall.
across it only Mew knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard. Maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
There
I
is
suppose
hidden
it
route.
is possible she used that to change places.
Man, you guys are way off. Or maybe I'm just pulling your legs.
I think the hidden route.
Way across it only Mew knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
Nice.
I agree.
I was theorizing during the subathon about there's some sort of like loop around,
That's it.
and the
Kyo.
actual wall
There
is
was a
like
hidden route only Mew could use.
the loading zone.
Was there really?
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass
Don't be
through.
naive, Shuichi.
What is it, Kaito?
Jeez, you set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
That's exactly what we were talking about, Kaido. Damn it!
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it
Oh
right.
my god. Hey, Mikey. Welcome, welcome.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew got from the chapel to the... So why waste time talking about it's pointless? We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Now wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all. You get it? So let's go through this one more time.
Okay.
But you just said so. Oh, didn't you?
Ah, here we go. Mew's avatar set to object. Perfect.
That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
There we go.
I'll cut through your words.
Honestly, not a bad thing to break up in retrospect.
The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed.
I did miss the V. Oh well.
She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you, the more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Where is this whole thing gonna go?
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Where's this going?
Okay.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through, then her secret route was through that wall? That's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? 'Cause Mew said...
No, you're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world, literally. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
Oh, nice, Winnie.
Mew lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall.
What the?
She lived a life
What
of
the hell?
vulgarity and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Jeez.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Monotaro?
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Huh.
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Well, Kokichi knows how to manipulate the cubs.
Oh, shoot!
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Miyu to get the cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
Oh, they're saying they're thinking of it like, I can't show you guys on thing, but imagine my finger here at the, like an actual path is what they're imagining rather than a wraparound. I see. That's what I'm like, why is this such a difficult thing to wrap your head around? But they were literally not wrapping their heads around the wraparound.
You wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Sheesh.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
Exactly, Jacob.
Mystery of virtual world?
There have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world.
It's just a room.
If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing.
Keep track of how long it takes them to get this comp set? Oh no.
Remember?
That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
Exactly. We need Chiaki. Chiaki's best girl overall. Events that led us there. Wait. Question? What was strange occurrence happened in the virtual world? Is it the loud noise? Oh god, what are they trying to get at? The loud noise or... the signboard? Let's go with loud noise first.
This is it!
Okay. Felt too early for the signboard.
You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
Trying to dumb myself down, because if you get too far ahead in games like this, you are going to make so many mistakes, which I have done before. Oh, nice, DGC. No, what was that sound? It sounded something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but...
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
Now let's go outside and check. Oh no. What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
You heard my voice too?
I still don't have a solid clue of who the actual murderer is, though.
That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first.
They just announced that for BlazBlue Trinity Glassfield, the final 6 heroes characters being added. I don't know what Trinity Glassfield.
There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Yeah, I know there's Platinum the Trinity. Oh, I thought that the title was, the way the Heroes Live wrote it out, I read it as the game being called BlazBlue Trinity Glassfield. Not that for the final character BlazBlue ... Trinity Glassfield is the final of the characters. I didn't realize not all the 6 heroes were added into the game.
Kokichi talked like he noticed something. Pretending not to know?
No, that's just my fault on how I read that Heroes Live.
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
Sorry, I'm going to not mean it like that.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible, like you in the mansion of that loud noise. I need to remember everything else that happened in there. Oh, geez. One of these again. I'm going to have to clear all these because I have no idea what these are indicating. Okay, I'm going to go with this thing. I just worry it might be too soon. Okay, looks like nothing else is around here. Oh.
I see it.
There we go. Hawkman, Valkenheim, Nine the Phantom, Yuki Terumi, and Jubei with the other 5 are already playable. Yeah, I knew about those 5. I just didn't realize. I guess because of Platinum the Trinity, I didn't think about that. The circumstances. Hey, Luma. The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before.
Hey, Meowsticks.
You dropped the sign in the river. We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm always confused by how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened with that sign. All right, here we go. Another taxi. I missed all this chapter. Oh, it's unfortunate, Luma. Fortunately, I have all the VODs up. I tried to, and that's another thing that worked out for giving it 2 weeks before we continued on. For anybody that didn't watch live or missed some sections, that they'd have the 2 weeks to catch up with where we left off. At what point was the signboard swept away? When Ryu pushed it off. The river. Okay. Oh, okay, did not. Letters are definitely getting trickier. Where is the end of the river? At the rocks? What the hell are they asking? Okay, I see what I got ahead of it again. God, it sucks when you get ahead of the game. Oh God. Missed all that, but whatever. There's the signboard found after the rest swept away. Yes, I know. Well, good night, Gregster. Good luck. For tomorrow and good night. Mansion side. I see what they're getting at. Alright, where's this fourth person gonna sit? I guess in the middle. Why are they showing? Is that Samugi they're showing? Compared to the river's current, which way did it float? To the left. There we go.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current. We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream. And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there. But that's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
Hey, Jace.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
That's actually not bad logic if you don't know about the wraparound.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what.
Trial's definitely a lot more silent without Mew. Ain't that the truth?
All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I don't know, but Shuichi should know,
I
right?
miss Mew.
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
So, how are
What?
they connected?
What is
Do you know
he
Shuichi?
freaking planning?
Well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
Oh gosh. Is it finally time? We'll try.
This is it!
Okay, finally time.
It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through...
Gold member, thank you so much for the tier 2 subscription. 19 months now. Holy cow. Thank you so much.
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. that means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
Oh, that stinks, Klaxon. That's right. That's the real issue here. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? What would explain that?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
Hey, Dragonflame. What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Kokichi might be onto something there. We need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense aside and focusing on the flow of the river, how did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream?
That's it.
Finally.
What if
I figured it out while we were investigating, Goldmember. When I looked at the map and I saw the roads connecting. Oh, God.
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your
Just a
head.
Pac-Man stage,
We're
yeah.
talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Wait, in that case...
I got it. I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
The reason she only set up one wall is because the chapel and mansion walls... they're the same wall.
That's it. The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
It's a cylinder!
The same wall? It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world.
You'd think, Jacob.
The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect.
Oh, the game loves to be
Didn't
thorough.
I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us...
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch! If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
I guess that's true. A lot of modern games don't have looping worlds. A secret, huh? Yes, I suppose we should clear that up. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world. Oh, I gotta keep it. I think... Is this where I need to keep an eye out for a Hangman's Gambit? Oh god, what are they trying to get me to spell? Oh god, what are they trying to get me to spell? World loops, I'm gonna guess. But it keeps giving me M's and D's. Oh, that's an upside. Hey, that's some BS. That was an M. You dick. No sign of. Not seeing anything of Monokuma. Well, let's bring it to an end. Doesn't matter.
Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop.
Claxon said with 100 bits, thank you so much. So this is why I hate this chapter. It takes forever to get to how video game worlds can work. Where I said I'm a programmer. I've been programming since second grade. I've been studying games on my own since I was 5. I've been known how this works. And yeah, I picked the signboard and moved with the current because I technically did move with the current. I just wasn't thinking dumb enough for them. It may even be my least favorite Danganronpa chapter ever. Oh boy. Yeah. I can see the frustration.
Ooh.
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Why didn't you speak up earlier, Samugi?
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual world loops?
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away.
They're really playing up the revelation.
It vanished into the wall downstream of the river. Came up.
Whoops. Got impatient with Kiba because we're seeing the explanation again.
And floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
A looping world. That's
This chapter's
more ordinary than even
trials
magic.
all uphill from here. Time to get good. All right.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
It's not loading. Jesus.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Thank you, Shuichi.
Huh? Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts. Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
Is it here or what? Oh god, I don't know what how they answering. This is the loop point.
There!
The way they ask them things
That loading
sometimes
point was where the
mess with
virtual
my
world
head.
looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map.
Finally.
But the loading point was actually at the edges.
That forest makes no sense.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather... her wall was at the center of the world.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
Of course, makes sense in game. You just made it look distinct. I see.
Impressive, Shuichi! For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
For you to get this far? What are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Kinda.
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember?
Then who killed her?
Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center. Which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that. There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap. But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Yeah, if Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
But we don't know who killed her.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it
Is that
easy.
the end goal here? Is Kokichi wants him to feel jealous?
Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
That too, GCM. What is Kokichi's plan here? He's definitely prodding Kaido on purpose. Well, there's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Miyu. It doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve. If we can't find the culprit, it would all be for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Miyu's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Miyu? Okay, we're at intermission. All right. Theoretically, we might be able to finish the trial tonight. Maybe not if we're 40% done. Man, I'm bushed. I've got no motivation at all. And Monophanie's period is late too. Father, why do you know Monophanie's cycle?
And another.
Never mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to a lack of hibernation. Lack of hibernation? Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well lately, so I haven't really been able to hibernate. That's awful. What could be causing it? Is it because you have a lot on your mind? Is it because the graveyard shift pays a better hourly wage?
Really?
Is it because you don't want them to think you're just goofing around? Is it because you want to stay friends? Is it because you want to watch it in real time? Father? He's gone into hibernation. We should let him be. Yeah, you're right. Night-night. Okay. Alright, let's resume.
My head.
Monotaro! Pull yourself together!
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't. My head. My head hurts so much. I just can't remember.
All that remains.
Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best. From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves.
Threshold of an amazing
After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
What the hell?
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
Oh yeah, that whole thing they acted out during the nights and mornings.
What a colossal death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
Himiko.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions. So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
She'd make an excuse.
Yeah, we'll see how far we can get, Ogerpon.
Because of the fallen bridge.
They love showing that scene.
Dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion.
I just realized the comic style of these avatars is going to be
Then
really
secretly
funny.
Passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
That's when I saw Mew.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right? Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe that when culprit killed her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof. Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan. She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
No say such mean things. Killing game bad, not Mew. Mew not bad person. Going to think we could have been friends, if things different.
That might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
Frickin' Himiko.
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Huh?
Anyway, let's continue the discussion. If Mew was killed on the
Nobody
roof
wanted to
of
be
the
friends with
mansion,
you anymore.
the culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
Now we know the mansion and chapel were actually next to each other. But the problem is the wall between them.
Is the thunk of her body falling off the roof?
Only Mew was able to go through that wall. the culprit wouldn't have been able to.
I think they just threw her ass off the roof.
Sent Miu's avatar through that wall.
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
But how did the culprit send Miu's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Gonta, not throw her!
We know. You couldn't because the avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Physical strength equalized? That problem. Gonta no can protect everyone if that happens.
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
How did they send Miu's avatar to the other side of the wall?
Oh, I know. I get the thing. I got it.
Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard.
We'll probably end right before the execution again, Klaxon.
Because of that sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy? That's when you found the dead Miu there.
There are so few suspects left.
If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
I really don't know who it could be. Yes, there's no doubt in my mind that the noise is related to this case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. It might be the clue we need to solve this case. So what was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something else. So what were those two things? It could be... It would have to be Miu.
That's it.
I thought they propped her in
I
the
think
lattice
the
then
sound
sent her
came from
down.
Miu's avatar hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise. Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Miu colliding with a wall.
So disrespectful. Just yeet her ass down the roof.
If that's the case, Miu's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard.
No one thunks like Miu.
We felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
Yeah, that's the real question. Miu's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now. More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
Friends?
It feels too obvious to be Kokichi, but it would be something if it actually was Kokichi.
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
A way of transporting Miu's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
You can use Avatar to crash onto the chapel from the mansion's roof. There's only one way I can think of how to do that.
Hey, Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
You what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right?
Who do I think it is? I forget who
Past
I
the brick
originally... I
handrail,
think I
the
claimed
roof was at
Kibo
a pretty
originally.
steep slope.
But Samugi and Kokichi were together. Kaido got logged out. Himiko and Kibo together. That just leaves Gonta, Kokichi, and our assassin friend. And it has to be Kokichi of those three. Unless Gonta is actually surprisingly just... Yeah, Maki. Unless Gonta is like... playing the long game, has been super intelligent this entire time.
And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that,
I don't
there
think
was
it's Gonta.
snow on the roof. If the culprit needed force to move the body, I wonder how they did it.
Kokichi is talking as if he's got the whole thing figured out already. But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. How do I make Miu hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion? I'm going to find the answer. Down the roof. Alright. Not down? What do they want? Slid? I see a lot of S's. What sentence is that? There he is. Finally found our hidden Monokuma. Slid. Slid on. Slid. Off, yeah. So thinking on, I gotta turn it. I'm too busy thinking about turning Miu on, not off. Yeah, I've noticed it cycles in the letters over time.
Slide?
Nah, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Miu's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
No. It would slide.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
No, Kokichi's right.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Who the hell is Shumai?
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
Oh, sure, now you interject. I'm positive that's how Miu's avatar was moved, but maybe the culprit used something else as well to help her body slide. The lattice.
Even if her avatar slid off the roof, would it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
If it made that much noise, it must have built up a lot of speed.
Lots of snow piled up on roof. And not frozen solid, right?
You'd still slide, though.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like that around, though.
There it is. Last one.
Even if her avatar
Lots of snow piled up on roof. Not frozen solid, right? You'd still slide, though. In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not. It's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do.
You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like that.
There we go. Missed a V, but whatever. Oh, optional lie? That's alright.
No, wait. There was something that could have been used to help slide Miu's body. Do you remember the lattice that
I'm
was
good not
found by
lying.
Mew's avatar? The culprit later on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked. But during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof? Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct! After the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled.
Oh, Naked Man gets an avatar.
And slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The sled picked up speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects
you know,
passed through, and hit
the only one I'd be laughing at if for this the way the Mew's being treated as much would be Kokichi. Oh my god, this would be tragic if it was anybody else. Backroots exist to make Shuichi sound stupid. Oh my god.
The impact made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff.
I have no idea who Monokuma could be referring to. Although it'd be really funny if Monokuma ended up in Sonic Cross Worlds.
I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
American reference, nice. Hello.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful. You gotta be an example to our new family.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you Grandfather now?
Now that we know how the body slid down,
And back
we're
at
just one
comatose.
step away from the culprit. Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
The culprit.
Yeah. In the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects. Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion. Aside from Mew, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
True.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Oh, you got me.
That's right. 5 suspects. Me, Samugi, Gonta, Kokichi, and Kaito. We don't know enough to name the culprit yet, but one of them is suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. But what reason would they have to lie? I need to press them for information before making any judgments. I think it's Kokichi. He said it was locked, but then he also said he didn't check the door, so how would he know it's locked?
It's you!
Okay, shoot. I thought the game was going to throw me a curve.
There's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. all began when Mew showed us the map. That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
Okay, did not expect to go into this. These things are getting bigger. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Hope that's not the one I need. It's probably that what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof. I'll be with you. She showed us the map. Okay, I think it's... It's this one or this one? Ugh. I'm gonna hope it's this one. Damn it. Oh, this sucks. I knew it was probably that one, but I was hoping I didn't have to break all that stuff.
When you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said...
Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
But later, you said...
Since the mansion was on the top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope. And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there's a snow on the roof.
That's
Please let him be the killer. Please let him be the killer.
You wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know.
And that's why I got the ability that eliminates time penalties. Klaxon. I didn't trust myself.
Huh? What?
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
I didn't. I already told you that before.
It feels like an act.
Why you look so nervous?
Is this a sincere reaction?
I'm with Kibo.
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof. Wait, I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
Me?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks. Ooh, you so clumsy, girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
Is it my fault?
Himiko really say that?
She totally said that.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She did not.
She did too.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
Oh, God.
What a worthless fight!
Stop it, Grandpa! All this terrible fighting is bad for the baby!
Oh, God.
Yeah, Grandfather. Stop them before your grandkid is born.
With Monokuma.
Because Himiko
damn stubborn.
How much longer are you going to behave like this?
You don't have time for this. But Kokichi is stubborn. He won't fess up no matter what. But if he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. To get him to show his hand, I have to prove he was on the roof. I might not like it, but I have to be aggressive. If we don't get the whole truth now, everyone's lives are in danger.
I didn't go to the roof!
I've had enough of your lies, man.
Try the salon.
I'm not lying! The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it!
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Liars burn in hell, you know.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
That's fine, because I'm not lying!
Then why do you look so nervous?
Looks like it's only the one. Oh, I have to lie. Oh, I have to turn this into a lie. Oh, God. Okay, how do I lie again? Hold. Okay.
Your lies, man.
I'm not lying! The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it!
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon
The whole time, you know.
Oh, really?
Liars burn in hell,
Damn it.
you know.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
That's fine because I'm not lying. And why do you look so nervous?
3 shots.
I didn't go to the roof. I've had enough of your lies, man. I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
There we go.
I'll reveal the truth.
Sheesh.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
Huh? Lying about what?
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you. But you weren't there.
Actual lie. Well,
Really? I waited there for a while. You never showed up.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Didn't you go right back to the
And they'll
salon
trust us
after
more than
finding
him.
The roof door locked?
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi? So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
Well, of course I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
oh boy.
The one who's not Kokichi.
100 house points. Oh, no. Himiko points to Shuichi.
But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining room.
Ooh, Samugi.
I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there. Oh well, I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually right about stuff.
Blaring clue.
Sorry, but I'm going to believe Shuichi too.
It's still more believable that
I see.
Kokichi lied.
I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much? There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know? And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people. If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst!
Just spit it out already. You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Mia?
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably...
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Oh my god.
I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
Oh?
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
Confess?
A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her. She asked me pretty eagerly, too, so I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder. On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime.
The shock part is definitely the wrong part.
I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
You worked together with Monokuma?
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true. Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted. Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
Technically correct. The
No
best
matter how
kind
you
of
look at
correct.
it, you guys are working together.
Shh, calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge. Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
What?
Huh?
What did you...
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
That's a lie! He didn't kill her!
Oh boy.
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really
Why do I have the
expect us
feeling
to
he's
believe
right?
such an obvious lie?
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now.
He's taking over. Huh?
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game. As the Killing Game Busters!
God.
What busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean, we?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
Gonta what?
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
Oh my God.
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth. He's not someone who lies all the time like you.
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime.
I don't know.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Cut that out. told you it's not gonna work.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible.
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials. All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
What? Going to not understand what's going on. But still, going to not kill Mew. Going to really not know anything. And also, going to not tell lies. And going to not make trouble for others. Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why going to not culprit.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I don't know.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
You, of course!
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
There's already proof?
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again. Why I can't be the culprit!
God, he can get freaky.
I am not the culprit.
Oh.
Didn't I prove that? That to you guys already? The clue is how Mew is killed.
Mew got strangled.
He's right. He's right.
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me.
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
Nope.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Yep.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling her, no problem.
All right, there it is. Third from the
See,
last.
I told you I'm not the culprit.
How'd you arrive at that conclusion?
He literally couldn't have done it.
I am not the culprit.
Didn't I prove that to you guys already? The clue is how Mew was killed. Mew got strangled to death, right? Toilet paper was the murder weapon! Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? That would have been impossible for someone as weak as me! You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind. In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely
Touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't
All right,
struggle
here we go.
much. So you could have kept strangling her, no problem.
Keep missing those V's. Very clever way to bring this in.
Maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Huh?
So just so you'll probably, since you'll probably end up watching the Grumps playthrough when you're all done with this, just imagine this. Gonta and Mew were Dan's favorite characters. Oh no.
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
What?
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck, then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait, what if it was something besides strangulation then? Like,
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
Kaido is really desperate to make me the culprit. No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth. The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara! This is the truth you all adore so much.
Oh, jeez.
No! Gonta not kill Mew! It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone. There's no way Gonta would kill. He won't even kill bugs.
I believe Gonta too.
Oh, boy.
Listen to Kokichi's lies.
Good night, Cat Evie.
Of course! Who'd believe a liar like him? He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that. If we want the truth, we might have to ask uncomfortable questions.
Right, Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
Huh?
Jeez.
I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you wanna suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
Damn it.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others. Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone
Shuichi, Gonta really not do
boy.
it. Gonta not culprit. Please, believe Gonta.
Yeah, 2 streams every 2 weeks, so we'll be continuing Danganronpa tomorrow.
We might as well discuss it.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all. I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime. Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
Logic versus emotion is a big theme of this game. I can see it.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants. He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes.
But...
2 for 1 truth special.
Oh boy.
Sorry to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split right now. So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
So we're gonna do that again?
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand? You're my sidekick, aren't you?
Oh, damn it.
Kaito.
Chapter 5 is going to be very uncomfortable. Of course I want to believe Gonta. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth. Here we go. I'll do this 2 more times. There's only 3 of them.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Sweetheart, okay.
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kibo!
Oh shoot, that's wrong.
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
That's screwed up.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Gonta
Oh,
not
shoot.
kill Mew! Honest!
Let's try this again. That was bad.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit? Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi!
At least they've retained the ones that we did before.
Could Gonta have even made it to the roof?
I got this!
Oh,
No,
shoot.
none of us were in charge of the
He's looking
entrance
ahead
hall.
of the next one. Son of a gun.
Should have been witnesses at the...
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance
Looking
hall.
too far ahead.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kokichi!
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
Kibo!
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta not kill Mew! Honest!
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Okay, now we got it.
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop with...
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi!
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without...
Kibo!
The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the
I
mansion
like this song.
exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was...
Kokichi!
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie.
Kibo!
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta not kill-
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Alright, there we go. Not my most graceful one, but we did it. I think Kaido's been on the opposite of Shuichi before? I can't remember.
This is our answer! In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
That's not it at all. I just want the truth. If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit. That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this!
Wow.
Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
Logical arguments?
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't!
But Gonta really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know! God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Yeesh.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
Jeez.
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you
He
even
really
know
is
what
such
you're
a
saying?
bastard, but he's not wrong in a lot of cases either, which sucks.
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care. We want to live, so stop getting in our way.
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
Maki, please, calm down.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault. Everyone's so upset.
Oh yeah, he does, Klaxon. He's such a little shit. I love
Gonta
him.
telling truth. Gonta really not culprit. Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Wait, what did Kokichi say? All you've been saying this whole time? That's true about Gonta. This whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything. Gonta don't understand either. Miyu like this when Gonta wake up. Gonta was sleeping too. He had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why did this happen? Why Miyu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. Oh shit, it's actually Gonta. Oh no. Because Gonta have no idea what he's talking about. But when exactly did he start using that defense? I think before the virtual world. No, I wasn't saying anything like that before he logged in. Then it was after. For logging out.
That's it.
2 weeks got me in that one. That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Accident?
The accident that hurt Gonta, that was... Oh god, I have no idea what they want. Oh, maybe this. Ah, damn. Look for unusual clues. Noise, killing game simulator. Running out of time. I need to... Damn. I was trying to read the descriptions, but the minute countdown is like, sheesh. Oh.
This is it!
It's at the very last one. Okay.
When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
An avatar user error?
Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
If that error is what's affecting Gonta, and it's making him forgetful and loopy, then what was the error? What could it have been? Oh gosh. Wrong? No. Mixed? No. Maybe wrong? I don't know if you intended to give the answer to that, nobody, but it was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I would not have gotten through that. I don't know if I would have came to that conclusion. If that was is this your first time playing that nobody? Or is it just like, and you just had a guess and it was just right? Or first time seeing this, wow, you were on it. You were on that right away. I'm impressed because I was like mixed up, something like that.
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Oh, this is gonna be messed up.
Ridiculous.
What do you mean?
Oh, I noticed that right away, Peter M.
He's just confused.
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
Kokichi manipulated Gonta to kill. Like somehow sorry, I hit the desk. Somehow Kokichi realized that Mew was going to do this, probably from what he said to Monokuma, set up a revenge plan and somehow screwed up Gonta so he could have Gonta take him out. So Gonta didn't intend to do this, but Kokichi set it all up. Yeah, I thought that was the case too, Meowsticks.
No way Gonta's the culprit!
One of these.
Never hurt anyone! Gonta want keep everyone safe!
You did it, but you don't...
Would never kill a friend!
Gonta is gentlemen! Gentlemen protect friends!
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
Gonta not lying!
Poor
Gonta,
Gonta.
swear! Please believe Gonta!
Okay, I don't think it's under Gonta's.
Never hurt anyone!
Gonta doesn't remember a thing about the virtual world?
Isn't he just confused?
Would never kill a friend!
Is that something we can just...
Gentlemen! Gentlemen!
It should have affected all of us. But because we're all okay, that means there was no glitch.
Swear! Please believe Goose!
It's the glitch, I think. Let's check out
Hurt anyone?
hers real quick. Some movies.
He's bad with computers. Gonta would never kill a friend.
Is that something we can just assume?
I mean, he has flipped out before. But Gonta can't even kill an insect.
That's a weak.
Swear! Please believe
Okay, yeah,
Goose!
it's that one.
So you're telling me Gonta doesn't remember a thing about the virtual world?
Friend,
Is...
Gonta, it's gentle!
It should have affected all of us. But because we're all okay, that means there was no...
Swear! Please believe Gonta!
There we go.
I heard it.
This leads to the question, who would be held responsible? The person who did the murder, the one who manipulated someone else into doing it, even against their own nature?
That affected Gonta's avatar.
In the course of this game, it's the latter.
It's the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
That we've done before, probably gets all glitchy or something. Yeah. I wonder if that would come into play.
Messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
What? Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
Huh? How Gonta supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Oh, but Gonta holds chopsticks with this hand.
Oh, Jesus. That was such a dumb way to put it, Himiko.
That's your left hand!
What?
I thought that was a weird way of describing it. Oh, Jesus.
Looks like it's decided.
what? Decided. He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember.
It's funny because I remember how that... yeah, I thought it was a strange line too.
Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
Oh, no.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute. That lie.
Oh,
Gonta
damn
not
you,
kill Mew.
Kokichi.
'Cause why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie. I'll never accept this. And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew.
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you.
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the
Yep.
murder becomes the blackened!
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on, that hasn't been decided yet.
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already.
I care about the motive.
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial.
Jeez.
Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right? Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right? And you don't want that, do you? Okay, let's begin!
Quit screwing around! I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit!
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated as suspects is because... no access.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Miu could pass through the wall. The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list, and you know why, right?
Slow march to the end.
Ahead of us.
Miu logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right? Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out. Miu's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
Hard to say if memory loss is the only thing the error did.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
You have solid alibis.
Tsumugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
Both of you heard Miu hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Miu down. Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
I'm trying to remember how Gonta was acting while we were in the virtual world. I didn't pay too much attention.
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
Didn't I come to Gonta not a long time ago just because of the way the looping
Kokichi wasn't
worked?
capable of strangling her.
Oh, man.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again?
Oh, God.
Well, who is it?
Don't answer, Shuichi! You don't need to answer that! This is all Kokichi's trap!
So we now had that whole thing of like, what would you do if you were stuck in there with somebody you obviously knew who killed somebody? Well, we're going to get that now with freaking Kokichi. It's like killing a child. We believe Maki found the truth. We believe Himiko found the truth. And at some point we can't find anything, believe anymore. Except that it was Gonta. Yeah. Oof.
It's Gonta.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Yu Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
I've voice acting on Gonta.
Is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything. So, oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap. I still believe in Gonta. He's not the
Oh, you're
kind
in
of
his
person
trap,
who
all right.
killed.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions
You
to
want proof? I've got your proof. After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Oh, Shuichi and Tsumugi. Gonta, did you see Kibo around here anywhere? No, Gonta not see him. I did forget about this.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Yu's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
Oh, don't give that poor boy false hope.
What? Really?
Oh no. It would have been so nice if that were the truth. If Kaito were right and this horrible trial would just end. But
No, that's wrong.
What?
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
toilet paper. Comes back to the toilet paper.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
Kaito, please.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Kaito!
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
Can't doubt my detective work now. If I want us to all survive, I can't back down.
I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all?
Oops.
He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? Damn it! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick?
Feels like this section is taking a while.
Damn it!
There we go.
Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Saying the truth this, the truth that, but there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Saying the truth this, the truth that, but there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Damn it!
There we go.
There's no way to leave the mansion from the
Toilet paper
rooftop.
outside. Mansion discovered.
Who do you want to believe?
What the?
Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! Damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop!
Toilet paper discovered outside mansion. I see.
It ends here.
Damn it!
Sorry, Kaido.
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion.
Bone on the meat.
That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
Claxon, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Saying, I think the only way I can handle these games is by detaching myself from the characters. I used to think I'd never get into this, but I needed a Ace Attorney like after finishing all the localized games at the time. I consciously reminded myself multiple times when playing V3 that anyone could be lying and anyone could be could die, so I could not become an emotional wreck. That's maybe also affected my views on these characters because I always suspected Kokichi. I like the person's personality. Oh, well, fair enough.
The toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Miu's body.
Yeah, we're still a ways off from that ending, Meowsticks.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to. I know because I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am. I'm gonna believe in Gonta till the very end.
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Yes, the place where the toilet paper was tied down. Really? You didn't suspect this at all? It's like the most obvious thing there, Kaido.
There!
Like
The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there. However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung.
Whoops.
And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea. But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
2-ply.
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
Did all this just to screw with Kaito.
That... it's...
So, it's true. Gonta really killed Mew.
God, that's so unfair for Gonta.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such a terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop. I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me. Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced,
Yeah, he definitely...
just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
He's trying to be calm.
Okay.
Trying to be so gentle with him. Oh, jeez. Kaido logged out. Kind of like how cute Mew is in these little scenes. What's that mean? Yep, it is pretty tragic. You know the guy you hate? It's always yeah, well, it was him, but he didn't kill it. He came up with the plan, committed, and manipulated Gonta to do the killing. So Gonta's the one getting punished, not him. Yeah, because Gonta screwed up the way they got into the virtual world, so his memory of the virtual world was completely gone. Yep. Amy hates this game. In the next 10 minutes, yeah. There we go. Gonta's prime victim material, and they made him a whole culprit. It's wild. Yeah. Yep. The roof was Kaito. Kitchen was Shuichi. Dining hall was Samugi. Outside was culprit. There we go.
This is the truth of the case. The case began
Oh, it's a good murder mystery. It's just brutal.
After being convinced by Mew, we all logged in to the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plugged those cords into our helmets and entered the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports.
That's a good question, Meowsticks. That's the question, is how did Kokichi manipulate Gonta into doing it in the first place?
Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal.
At least she tried to kill Kokichi.
After Mew confirmed we
Messed
were all
up,
logged
but
in, she took out the bottle of poison
trying to kill everybody else as well by getting away with it, but yeah.
and placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned.
Oh, we're not going to get a double execution.
Yes. The reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world.
If it's anything like Danganronpa 2, though, Kokichi might die next.
After we all logged in, Mew explained the world to us. Use the salon phone to lock out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall. But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case. Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside,
I think he always planned to use Gonta.
they were already working together to execute the murder. Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion. Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river. This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues.
Doesn't Wendy Lee get as much info, get as many roles anymore? I kind of forgot.
Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof.
Being a prankster, right.
Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself.
Left her footsteps even though she didn't leave any. It's fine.
She could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time. The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious, but her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable.
Such a bastard.
Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room.
Or the fact that she's an object that she could feel the same, I don't know, feeling? I don't know.
and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel.
You're smart, but also really dumb.
That people heard in the chapel, and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby. Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember.
I don't know, there was a few mistakes. Guess they don't have pocket abilities?
This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist. Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
And that's where we'll stop. We'll finish up the rest tomorrow and get started on the Chapter 5 events. But we've reached our limit, so I gotta call it here. But at least we got the solution. It's not a great solution, but we found it. So that's something else. Dang, poor Gonta. Dan must have been devastated with this chapter. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm sure Ugapon. It's pretty close to the execution, Klaxon. Let's be honest. But yeah, we'll of course be back tomorrow for more Danganronpa V3. That'll be, that should finish up the rest of Chapter 4 and get us at least started with Chapter 5. See what we're all starting with. Hard to say exactly how much time we have left in the game itself. If I had to guess, based on everything we've done, probably good 15 to 20 hours. Seems like a good, pretty lengthy at the very least. Just based on our previous things and how long apparently the final trial is. And how long those investigations tend to go. But yeah, so we'll be back on check your top sticks. You know what? That's probably a good way to go for it. Submit on, I like that one. Let's see. But yeah, Monday will be the beginning of our new playthrough of Control. Wednesday will be our next Mega Man playthrough, which is Rockman.exe WS. Thursday will be our single session stream of us playing Mario Kart World together. And Saturday will be the return of Skies of Arcadia Legends. So look forward to that. Let's see if we can raid real quick. There we go. We can raid Linky, who's playing some Kingdom Hearts 2. That'll work. But yeah, I had fun, other than, you know, the horrible result. But I did wonder if it was Gonta at one point. I do remember that 2 weeks ago. But I felt like, no, why would Gonta do it? Well, Kokichi. So that'll do it. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, that'll be that. Thank you all so much. Hope to see you tomorrow for some more Danganronpa V3. Otherwise, I will see you next Saturday for our return to the much sunnier Skies of Arcadia Legends. So until then, everyone, bye.